The Laser Lawnmower, created by James and Maria, owners of J M Inventions LLC. The Laser Lawnmower design is like your standard electric lawnmower on the market today. It has the ability to collect grass clippings in the bagger in the rear. However, instead of the spinning metal blades, which can cause objects to fly out at the speed of a 357 Magnum when struck by the blades, the Laser Lawnmower uses lasers to cut the grass. The Laser Lawnmower has several lasers going across horizontally under the deck of the lawnmower. Once the grass comes in contact with the lasers, it will be cut instantly. Once the laser cuts the grass, it will be sprayed with jets of water. This will prevent any possibility of the grass catching fire from the lasers cutting the grass. Then there are blowers on both sides of the lawnmower deck to blow the clippings into the grass catcher. The laser lawnmower will be safer to operate than the current spinning metal blade lawnmowers on the market today. The laser lawnmower can be used commercially or residentially. Thank you for watching the Laser Lawnmower, created by J M Inventions, LLC.
Each year thousands of people are injured or killed by lawnmowers. There are three main ways a person is injured from a lawnmower. First, the main cause of most injuries is from flying objects, which are struck by the spinning metal blades. The second main cause of injuries is from people accidentally getting a body part under the lawnmower and having it cut off or injured. The third area is the catch-all of injuries. This is where you may see burns, from touching a hot engine or other various miscellaneous injuries. All of these injuries and deaths cost millions of dollars each year in medical expenses. Keep in mind that is the direct cost of all of these injuries and deaths. We also must factor in the indirect cost of these accidents as well. Missed work, emotional stress on family and friends, financial loss for families, whom family member is killed by the lawnmower. The list goes on and on. Did you know that lawnmowers cause millions of dollars in property damage as well, due to the objects it kicks out from the spinning blades? We will compare the standard spinning blade lawnmower to the laser lawnmower in relation to people who are injured and killed by lawnmowers. We will start off with the first way with the spinning blades. We still see too many foot injuries from power lawnmowers, says foot and ankle surgeon James Thomas. The blades whirl at 3,000 revolutions per minute and produce 3 times the kinetic energy of a .357 handgun. The energy from these objects, which are thrown out at the speed of a .357 handgun, is devastating. People have been using these lawnmowers for years. Think about all those people injured and killed by those spinning blades. The laser lawnmower will end all those injuries and deaths, because there are no spinning blades. Next, we will talk about the second way of injuries. We must look at the two types of lawnmowers: the push lawnmower and the riding lawnmowers. First, we will look at the push lawnmower. Look at this diagram. This shows the danger area from the current spinning blade. If a person gets their hand or foot under the spinning blades, the person will suffer an injury 100% of the time. However, look at this diagram of the laser lawnmower. The laser lawnmower will have lasers going across under the housing. This will only be approximately a maximum of 1 inch wide or less. This will account for less than 10% of the area under the lawnmower. Going back to the person who accidentally had their hand or foot under the lawnmower, they have a 90% of avoiding being injured with the laser lawnmower. The push laser lawnmower will be the safer lawnmower to use. We will next look at the riding lawnmower. It is becoming more and more popular to use a riding lawnmower. Although, people have been told not to have children riding on these, but the truth is, it happens every day. Looking at this diagram of a riding lawnmower, we can see that under the seat of the riding lawnmower are the spinning blades. The danger area for the spinning blades is very large. Accidents have happened when kids have fallen off of the parents' laps and fell under the rotating metal blades, causing extreme injuries and death. Again, in the scenario with the spinning blades, there is 100% chance of injury when a person falls under the riding lawnmower. But, let's look at a laser riding lawnmower. As you can see in the diagram, the lasers will be situated in the front, below the steering wheel, under the lawnmower housing. Going back to the scenario of a child falling off of the lap of the adult, who is driving the riding lawnmower. That child will have a 90% chance of missing the lasers and has a better chance of surviving serious injury or death. Once again, the laser lawnmower will be the safer option. Some of you may be asking, what is the difference between getting cut by a metal blade versus a laser? The fact is, when a metal blade cuts off a body part, that metal blade will have caused a jagged edge on the body part, which makes it challenging to reattach the part. Whereas, if the body part was cut off by a laser, the body part will have a much better chance of being reattached, since the part would have been cut off by a laser. In closing, we have shown you the laser lawnmower is the safer lawnmower. It will eliminate 100% of all injuries, deaths, and property damage caused by the spinning blades. Since there are no spinning blades on the laser lawnmower, it will drastically reduce injuries and deaths from accidents. When people accidentally get their body parts under the housing of the lawnmower, it is the safer choice, whether it is with a push lawnmower or a riding lawnmower. Your chances of injuries will drastically be reduced. Think about this. The next person who may get injured by a lawnmower may be a loved one. The fact is, if an accident is going to happen, it will happen whether it is a laser lawnmower or a standard spinning blade lawnmower. The odds are you will be safer with the laser lawnmower. Help us and support this project so we can get a prototype built. J M Inventions, LLC is a family-owned business, father and daughter team, which focuses their attention on making people's lives safer and avoiding injuries and deaths. We are excited to bring this opportunity to the public and seek their support to save lives. James and Maria are reaching out to the public seeking funding for their invention. They have filed patents with the USPTO for their invention along with trademark applications for the name. They invented a new way to cut the grass, the laser lawnmower, and are seeking funding from the public. We are needing the money for the creation of a prototype. We are confident once we have a prototype you will see this invention in a store near you. For almost 100 years the lawnmower has not changed in design with its spinning metal blades. Each year, thousands of people in the United States go to the emergency room due to lawnmower injuries and deaths. This is costing millions of dollars a year, just in injuries and deaths. Plus, several millions in property damage from things being broken, from items being kicked out from the spinning of the metal blades. Even pets are injured and killed each year from objects thrown out by lawnmowers. People are injured and property is damaged from the spinning blades from a lawnmower. These blades kick out from under the lawnmower rocks and sticks at high rates of speed. We still see too many foot injuries from power lawnmowers, says foot and ankle surgeon James Thomas. The blades whirl at 3,000 revolutions per minute and produce 3 times the kinetic energy of a .357 handgun. American Academy of Orthopedic Surgeons, the energy transferred by a typical lawnmower blade is equivalent to being shot with a .357 Magnum pistol. A study released in 2018 by researchers at Johns Hopkins Medicine found that lawnmower injuries, most of which require surgery, cost an average of $37,000 per patient. The study examined lawnmower-related emergency room visits from 2006 to 2013. We need your help to raise this money so we can help prevent injuries and deaths. Please help us to help others. Every dollar gets us closer to the goal. This lawnmower could prevent you or one of your loved ones from being injured or killed. God bless everyone who took the time to read this and for those generous few whom provided funding. Take care.